So welcome back at my playthrough of the Pillars of Eternity, or see how far I get. I'm going to go ahead and start the timer now. I'm just trying out this Pale Elf warrior fighter that I made. We're supposed to go talk to... Okay, here's... Quest. Okay. Springberries. And we're supposed to talk to someone about equipment first. Who are you?
Certainly.
Caravaner? 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 Caravan Master Odema. Who was I supposed to see about? Hilden. Hilden. Where is this Hilden person? People you encounter in the world are neutral or friendly. You can interact with
Go on then, before it gets too dark.
There's nothing to talk to them. Many characters will simply greet you and go on their way, but others will have a larger conversation to explore. The merchant Theoden has a conversation that opens the store with equipment for sale. Don't mind Odema. This is as good a place as any to camp. It's best not to wander alone, especially so near the ruins. Doesn't agree with you? You look as raw as that merchant Hilden. I suppose you wouldn't know much about Glen Thathans. They're mighty protective of places like this. Oh, I bet you're Hilden. All kinds of beasts in these woods. Then you have the tribes. You really don't look so good. Adema was right to stop. Well, there was also the log. Don't mind Adema. This is as good as any place to camp. I've traveled with Adema before. He's never led us astray.
Anyone need supply?
You see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble, as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Who are you?
I'm a trader, originally from the Adir Empire, but I've been trying to establish new business out here. Life on the road has brought some unexpected challenges, to be sure. And I'm sure you've noticed how prickly the locals can be. But we're here to make the most of things, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Might as well try. I'm sure you'll do well with an outlook like that. You now have one rank in disposition reputation. These reputations represent how people perceive your personality throughout the world. Even seemingly nasty reputations will be favored by some people, and benign reputations often bring out the worst in certain people. No disposition is inherently good or bad in the Pillars of Eternity. But if your main character is a priest or paladin, you must be careful not to misalign their dispositions with what is favored by their deity and order respectively. For the main character only, their dispositions will modify the effects of holy radiance and faith and conviction.
Something else you need? Looks like we're settled for the night.
Why'd you move all the way out here?
Because it seemed friendlier than Raid Ceres?
I was right.
My brothers took over the family mercantile business a few years ago, and there wasn't enough for me to do back home. I moved out to try and expand.
I was right about how to say it. He shrugs. Deerwood is a former Adir colony, so it seemed like a good place to start, and as much as I admire the Raid Ceres' work ethic, they've always struck me as a little fanatical. That sounds reasonable enough of you. High-minded of you. Seems like you got the short end of the stick. Seems that's high-minded of you. Not at all, just doing my part. Tell me about the Adir Empire.
It's not as big as it used to be, but it's still big. The mainland is a continent northwest of here. but the colonies used to include Red Ceres and the Deerwood. About 150 years ago, Deerwood won its independence from the Empire. A fact our companions are quick to remind me of.
He gives you a lopsided grin and nods at the other scattered caravanners. Okay, let's see what you got. Crossbow, greatsword, hunting bow, pike, quarterstaff, warbow, battle axe, dagger, flail, rapier, rod. Stores allow you to trade or sell your items for copper pieces or items in the store's inventory. Merchants buy items from you at a greatly reduced price. If you sell something, you may see it appear in a store's inventory with a much higher cost. Stores periodically refresh their inventory. Heater shield. Oh. What is a heater shield? 12 deflection, -4 accuracy. Okay. Party. I don't have enough copper for any of this armor. Minor potion of minor regeneration, lockpicks, padded armor, leather armor. I'm using 2 shields right now. What's this? What's this? Retrain character. Retrain character? Ooh, interesting. Okay.
Yes.
How do I look at character sheet? That's stealth. Camp, formation, stronghold, map. Oh, so very much Baldur's Gate and Icewind Dale. Inventory, character. Oh, that's Calliska. I didn't want to look at her. Well, you know.
Yes.
Okay. So 14 and 12. Huh. Let's look at my accuracy here. Health is 253, endurance is 51. Interrupt is 6, accuracy 37. 12 to 17, 12 to 17, 32, 32, 13 to 19, she does more damage. That's 32 and 34. I do a little bit more damage. It's 21. That's 24. I do a little bit more damage on average. And better accuracy. Better concentration for what it's worth. 34, 34. What's this? Deflection, fortitude, reflex, and will. My will is better, my reflex is better, her fortitude's a lot better, and my deflection is better. Damage reduction 7, /9, /9, pierce 5, burn 17, freeze 19 because polar elf. Okay. 0 of 1,000. What is my stealth is 0, my athletics is 1. I can use level 1 scrolls. Nice. Mechanics, no mechanics, 1 survival. More duration from potions and food. Oh, I get it now. It's like potions work on regeneration rather than an instant heal. And so that gives me a... Okay, that's neat. Elemental endurance. Plus 10 damage reduction in freeze and burn. Constant recovery. Discipline barrage. Elemental endurance. No talents yet. Okay. Fighting spirit and knockdown. You have athletics, lore, you can also use level 1 scrolls, and survival is better. Your survival is better, despite things. Meadowfolk. I should know that because you're blonde. Explorer. Okay. And telling me a nation. Okay. What does concentration do, I wonder? No, okay. Okay, what is my inventory? What are my weapon sets? Spear. One-handed. Spear, one-handed. What is my armor? Scale armor. Okay, recovery speed minus 35. Recovery speed. Amount of time that a character spends between actions. Longer actions result in proportionally longer recovery. Armor has large effect on recovery. Generally, heavier armor inflicts longer recovery penalties. Directly from incoming damage. Never reduced below 20%. Grant different damage reduction values against different damage types. So, slash, pierce, crush, burn, shock, corrode, freeze, and raw. My pierce is worse. My slash is better. Freeze and burn, pretty high. Okay. Freeze is better. Okay. No enchantment sets. Okay, let's look at the right. Pierce versus deflection. They're not area effect. Okay, plus 5 accuracy. Can I enchant? No known recipe, so no, I can't. Can't craft anything. Okay, what are your weapon sets? You have a torch. Properties: burning lash. Plus 10% burn damage. Close. No, I can't. Let's see. Battle axe. Okay. And what are you wearing? Scale armor, just like me. Okay. Okay. Let us.
Certainly.
Something else you need? Looks like we're...
What you got? Okay. This is our arm. Let's look at weapons. And shields are considered part of weapons. Okay, cool. Let's see if I can take a... Yep, okay. I want another... I want a weapon set for when I need more. No spear. Oh, there's a sword. Okay. 12 deflection minus 4 accuracy. Okay. One hand. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and get... magical instrument. Don't need that. I am going to go ahead and get the sword. And that'll be most of my money. I can't afford any of that. There's no clothing, and I can't afford that either. Okay. Oh, not you. You. Okay, exit. Okay. There we go. Choose a new weapon by selecting the weapon set site weapon icon from an individual character's action bar. Okay, now, where do we go? Oh.
What you need? Certainly.
Exploration is key in the Pillars of Eternity. As you make your way through the Eastern Reach, open the area map to see what parts of the map you've already been to and what's left to explore. Yeah. Let's move this a little so I don't have as much glare.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Uh-huh.
There's a grove nearby. I'll have what you're looking for. There's a grove nearby. I'll have what you're looking for.
That's a lantern. That's not a... Let's see. Okay, that's a little bit better on the glare issue. Change which light is on. A little bit less light in the room. That looks like what I need. Added to the stash.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Uses a pausable real-time system because you will often manage more than one character at a time. It's a good idea to pause the game and issue orders. As resume real-time to see the orders play out. The options menu also contains many choices for automatic pausing when certain conditions are met, i.e. like the start of combat. Okay. No AI script selected. Knockdown. Okay, and was there another?
Yeah.
Knockdown grazes young wolf prone for 2.8 seconds. There's a lot of things causing pauses.
Spot on.
Okay.
Certainly.
What was that? Large, crafty breed. Furry hides valued for the warmth they can bring. Impressive trophies. 5 copper. You scored a crit. A crit is better result than a hit, and they are more likely to occur when the attack's accuracy is higher than the target's defense. Attacks that do damage will do more damage on a crit. Attacks that inflict status effects or afflictions will have increased duration on a crit. Grazes are worse than hits and suffer decreased damage and effect durations. Oh, so her knockdown grazed. Did I... crits? We both did crits. Kaliska both did, Kaliska got 1 hit, and I got a crit. So Kaliska had a graze and a hit, and I got a crit. Most enemies defeated. Kaliska beat 1. Most damage done. Kaliska. Ooh. Why is she... most damage taken out? Oh, you can do party and personal. Okay. Crits 1, hit 0. Total damage 17. Okay. Time comp 2 hours 48 minutes 9 seconds. 2 hours 47 minutes 37 seconds. So weird. Oh, so it doesn't count you for most time in party. Got it. Highest single target damage Kaliska for 30. But I scored a crit.
This is it.
Springberry. As you receive quests, your journal will update with relevant information. If you ever get stuck, open it up to review your notes. I heard you're kind of a spiritual sort. get visions from time to time to guide my way. Yeah? How is it you happen to come here? I was accused of heresy. Hazard of the lifestyle, I suppose. You had to expect it was a possibility, no matter how much you didn't want it to be that way. It's been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Radric's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You're here to settle like the rest of the lot? It's a hard offer to pass up. You won't find many offers like it in these parts, believe me. Got some big plan in store? I have no idea what I'm going to do next. Completely spontaneous, huh? Interesting. Well, there's probably no hurry to make up your mind. They've got an inn in Gilded Vale that that'll put you up as long as you need. So my sister tells me. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. David will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. Why are you here? Ah, sighs unevenly. Her eyes search the ground at her feet. My sister moved out here some time back. She sent me a letter. She seemed worried, but that's how she always is. This time, though, she asked me to come out, and that's got me a little worried. I haven't seen her in ages. Been doing work in Ixmito. I probably am mispronouncing it. But I'd do anything for her. She's a much better woman than me. So I'm here, and we'll see. Dama, I've worked with before. He doesn't usually drive a route this way, but he's doing it for me. Tell me about yourself. I've got simple needs. I like the open skies and far horizons. I find work that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started in Deerwood, but my parents ended up in the Living Lands. I've got a brother in Rauatai, another in Adir, and my sister in Gilded Vale. She's the only real homebody. What can you tell me about Deerwood? Oh, not much for history, but from what I know, it used to be part of the Adir Empire, broke off after a war some years back. Locals here are feisty, that's how they like it. I've been out of touch, but I've been hearing weird kinds of things about it lately. People having trouble giving birth, I guess. A lot of them. Been going on for years now, but somehow it's getting worse. Uneasy trim in her voice, she adds. I'll have to ask my sister more about it. Okay, so my journal updates with notes. Alright, let's get back to camp. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfell's getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like when he feels like it. We should check up on him first, slap him around a little. The stream's just down that way. Come on, let's get you your water. Yeah, he did strike me at that. It was that way. Is he... He's not there. Stream is down here. Oh, that's my timer. So this is very much Icewind Dale, Baldur's Gate, Infinity
What a
Dungeon.
surprise. Sparkle went hunting. At least you left the water skins. Come on.
We're going to get her. Use the tab key to highlight interactive objects in the environment. You crouch at the river and dip your water skin into cold water. Callisto waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. Okay, continue. Out of the trees emerges Sparfill, one of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there is a strangeness to his gait. His stride wobbly as he moves toward you with labored breath. Liska frowns. Sparfell, are you all right?
Are you alright?
Sparfell's toe catches on a rock and collapses forward in heat. The feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. Oh dear.
Ambush!
Fighting Sparfell reached the camp. Moment's respite. Linfathan Hunter. Okay, so...
Oh.
Sometimes a weapon or spell simply isn't well suited to penetrating an enemy's damage reduction. When the attack hits, the DR will wipe out all but a small percentage of the incoming damage. You'll hear your character complain about it when it happens. Take heed, note the damage type that's being blocked, and switch to a weapon or spell that does a different damage type. There we
Come
go.
on, we have to get back to camp.
Certainly.
Oh wow, even the inventory systems. This is exactly Infinity. The graphics are so much better than Baldur's Gate or anything. I know. Okay, but everything else here is pretty much old style
Yes.
Baldur's Gate type stuff. Now I'm gonna have to resist all Titus. Oh dear. Battle. Okay. Let's...
Yes.
Oh, there's... Come on, come on, come on, come on, get him. I don't have many options at this point. Let me get some of the sound down a little since I'm doing this as... I'm going to keep the voice kind of high. But, there we go. Yes. Why aren't you doing anything? Because I haven't told you to do anything. I'm curious to see how many... Let's see, personal records. 2 crits and 10 hits. And you, 1 crit, 9 hits. So I'm doing better on both counts right now. God, Kaliska does a lot of damage, though. Ooh. I've beaten the most... Personal? 134. 137. Not much different. She must be doing something that does a lot more critical. Whoa.
Certainly.
Okay. What is this? Medium shield, round. +5 accuracy. Ooh, that might be explaining why. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Nope, you have to have different sets. There we go. Let's look at tab.
Yes.
Oh, bother. All around you lie the massacred remains of other travelers, peppered with arrows, knife-hilt, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Kaliska puts the back of her left hand to her mouth as if to ward away some poisonous vapor. Handful of dark figures stand above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs. One of the towering and severe with thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognize as Hyoden, the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. The ruined has not been sullied by our hands, men of Einglanfaf. Your words carry no weight when I have seen the truth with my own eyes. Blood must be paid for this intrusion. So I say again, lay down your arms. Don't trust them. They mean to kill us all. Judging by the string of animal teeth around your neck, I'm guessing you are worshippers of Galawain. If Galawain told you to stop protecting the ruins, would you? Athletics, rush the man before you can react. You can kill him, but you might as well be killing yourself. Perception is not high enough. My resolve is not high enough. My might is not high enough. Man frowns, motions as if to swing his axe. Hyoden winces, but the blow never comes. Of course, but he would not. It is by the command of all the gods that we accept this charge. How do you know? Because it's consistent with their beliefs, or because it's what you were told? It's always been known to my people. I see. And what of Galawain's edict that weakness and age must be purged by youth and strength? You think Galawain would want some moldy, crumbling stones to survive long after their builders have turned to dust? He would not. He told us otherwise. I'm sure he did. Not you personally. But why should that stop you from killing innocents? Man's grip falters on his axe handle. He nearly fumbles at affording Hyoden the moment he needs to dodge out of his swing, which comes too late. Howling with rage, the man charges you instead. Oh, good grief, I west-winged a fanatic. Okay. You. Take down him. You. What can you do? Blinding strike. I think blinding leader is a good thing. I wasted my accuracy buff. Uh-oh. You, move over here. Okay, it looks like the leader is down. Oh, no. What kind of equipment do you have? Dagger, and dagger. Okay. Can't be changed during combat. Okay. What are you? You are a rogue. Your enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise. His companion is now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gasps. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us. Barely audible beneath his choked sigh. A whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes. Good. The gods are just. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep through beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it was rending you apart from within. Seated against a wagon wheel amidst the howling maelstrom, a slash across chest and belly, Adema's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head. His eyes barely open, he looks
Get
directly
inside! Run!
Okay, what am we getting? Oh dear. This is a Biawac. Whatever that happens to be. Straining against a gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step, you set your hands in the worn folds of weathered rock and step about, pulling yourself up the precipice. Last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto a ledge. Theoden trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers who had been feigning death lunges for Theoden and topples him onto the rocky ground. Oh dear. Restrained, Theoden, I don't have enough for dexterity, he lashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you, despite the wind from your position. If you were to throw your weapon at the attacker, you would have a good chance at hitting your mark. I don't have enough dexterity. Here we go. Your aim is true, and the hit jars Theoden loose. Lurching to his feet, Theoden clambers up the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But diving out onto the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it. Securing his other hand, you pull up with waning strength and feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. They hold just long enough for Theoden to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. There's a deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath you, your feet inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Do the most damage per hit damage can be valuable for punching through high damage reductions. Okay. I'm using 2 spears right now. I am going Lancer. And I think that's going to be it, because I've already gone well over the 23-minute timer. I am going to save.
A Biawac. Had to be.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
Okay. We are going to save a game. Okay, so it doesn't let you name it. Okay, that's it for now. Talk to you later.